We're Filipinos, you and I. But what is it that makes us Filipinos? Sounds like a pretty simple question, but it is way more complicated than most of us think. If you would answer such question on the spot, what would be your instinctive answer? One quick and straight-out answer is, I was born in the Philippines, where its citizens are called Filipinos. That's what makes me a Filipino. Any other answer won't be as distinctive as you think it. Would be that we'd hope to best identify what we assume unique and exclusive traits we possess as Filipinos. In terms of looks, we and Indonesians are almost perfectly alike, from physical appearances to our tendencies, and the very environment where the vast majority of both population are living, almost identical. We don't have any other distinction observable to a foreign eye that can identify us who we are, just like any other countries, divided by borders despite sharing ancestral bloodlines up from the very roots. For example, Indians and Pakistanis, Chinese and Koreans, anyone can mistakenly identify one to be the other. But unlike any other countries where common traits are shared between each respective citizens, we don't have our own identity. No, we no longer have, at least since the downfall of our ancestors in the hands of the invaders. Let me tell you something. I'd assume that most of us aren't a stranger to the fact that the very name we call ourselves to emphasize our nationality is from the name of this group of islands we call country, Philippines. Thus, we are called Filipinos, a name that was a stranger to our ancestors' native tongues, a name given by those who invaded them centuries back. The very name we call ourselves served us the catalyst for the immortalization of a king, of which from whom the invasion of our lands and eradication of our true identity was commissioned. King Philip II of Spain. So I guess it is not so crazy if I admit having difficulties being proud to be a Filipino. The name itself stinks in humiliation, knowing that us, the descendants of those who fought and died to protect our freedom, to thrive as who we truly are, have been glorifying the name of the invader's king. So I guess being a Filipino is a failure, a defeat, a transition from having an identity to being tagged like Catleys in a farm, marked by the name of the owner, Philip. I am sorry. I didn't mean to piss on anyone's sense of national pride, but it is what it is. We are the living veins of which the blood of our ancestors continuously flow to this day, yet we identify ourselves before the name of their great enemy. I know this whole patriotic pride is supposed to be deeper than just the name, but how can we be proud of something particular if we don't call ourselves with an exclusive name? Filipinos. Right then, let us just ignore the harsh reality behind the national name we ironically, or to more accurately, unknowingly so proud of. Let's just move on and resume with our lives and walk freely on the ashes of the once true indispensable core of identity, held by our ancestors to the very last drop of their bloods. Let's just continue from where we are today, and with all pride, let's continue to glorify the name of the one who stripped off the spirit of who we truly are. I am a Filipino because our invaders said so.